Hey guys, welcome back to Mike Makes It. Today we're going to be discussing 5 reasons why you should get a ball python. Let's get into it. So the first reason you should get a ball python is that they are such a calm snake. They will not be moving a lot, and I feel like a lot of people usually when they get a snake, they want a calm snake. They don't want to have to be worrying about it. And then, but obviously there are some exceptions, and some people want to have a snake that moves a lot because they think it's more like entertaining. They like more interactive snakes. But then again, this whole thing is going to come down to preference. So I feel like the majority of people will agree with the 5 reasons that I have. There will be some that obviously want a snake that maybe is smaller than this, bigger than this, but these are my 5 reasons. So anyway, the first reason being, like I said, it is such a calm snake. It won't move a lot, but it does move enough to where it's not going to just sit there and look dead. So it's fun to look at, it's fun to watch, it's fun to hold. But it's not too much to where you're kind of worrying about stop moving, I can't control you. Second reason is the size. Ball pythons don't get very big. They also are not very small. So let me explain. Ball pythons get to about, males get to 3.5 to 4 feet. Females get to from 4 to 5 feet. So they don't really get that long. I think corn snakes have them beat, but in length, but in thickness, these guys win that. They win it easily. These guys can get pretty thick. They get about that wide. So they're a tough snake. You're not gonna have to worry about having to you're not gonna have to worry about being too fragile. You don't have to worry about I feel like I'm gonna snap it. It's a very strong muscular snake, so you shouldn't have a problem. Adding on to that is it's not really gonna pose a threat to anybody. I mean, if you let it constrict you, it's gonna constrict you. But if it starts to get tight around your neck, all you have to do is unwrap it. It's not like it's so strong to where you can't get it off. I don't think a ball python has ever killed anybody recorded. But yeah, so they'll get a good size. Corn snakes get longer. I think you can get one that maybe gets up to 6 feet, but they're so much thinner. And so the biggest part of a corn snake is probably right there on a ball python. Meanwhile, the biggest part of an adult ball python, like I said, is probably going to be this big. So it's my second reason for why you should get a ball python. Third reason is it's such a common snake. And what I mean by this is if anyone says they have a pet snake and they're a beginner, they're most likely either going to have this or a corn snake. People get this because they're such easy care. I think corn snake has it beat for easiest, but these are definitely the second easiest snake to take care of. They're such simple animals. They don't need a lot, food, water. I mean, technically all snakes in general, a lot of the basic ones don't really need a lot. I mean, once you get up into if you're keeping venomous snakes or you keep tropical boas and stuff that get really big, you're gonna have to get a bunch of stuff. But these guys, you can go to your pet store, you can go to reptile expos, and you will never find one that doesn't have a ball python. People may be well, then it's such a boring snake. If you want a ball python but you don't really want the boring common one, you can get really cool morphs. Ball pythons definitely have corn snakes beat in that category. I think one of the coolest corn snake morphs is the palmetto morph, and I mean it's pretty cool, but it's not as cool compared to a pied ball python where it's half white and then there's splotches of color. It's so cool. So these guys, there's hundreds of ball python morphs, so you're never gonna run out of ball python morphs. I'm pretty sure as long as you're not the pickiest person on the planet, there will be a ball python morph for you. But keep in mind, it does go up in price, obviously. So this, you can get these for $50 to $100. Pet stores will sell it for more, and they're probably going to be in worse condition. Just never, if you have to, I mean, you can buy one from a pet store, but make it your last resort. I would definitely not start out by buying one of these from pet store. Look on Craigslist, go to reptile expos, find breeders. That's your safest bet. But anyway, I've yapped on for too long about this topic. The fourth reason why you should get a ball python is food. So, once again, I am going to say corn snakes have ball pythons beat in this category. But ball pythons beat a lot of other snakes too. That's one reason why corn snakes are over ball pythons, is because corn snakes never have to move up to rats. And so that's a con if you're comparing a ball python to a corn snake. But a ball python by itself, for the experienced people that have to feed these huge snakes like pigs and like these huge animals, they have to feed them, or they have to find the special diet. A ball python, like getting rats, is not the end of the world. It's easy for people who have to take care of and know of snakes that, like eat pigs, like I said, eat goats, eat rabbits, eat fish, some eat like eggs that you have to find from very special places. Meanwhile, rats are at your local pet store. Once again, they're so much more overpriced there. You can get it online for so much better prices, but shipping is a lot though. It's like $30, but that's going to be everywhere because they have to add insulation, they have to have dry ice. But I got 25 mice for Monty for $25, so that's not bad versus pet stores have 3 for like $15. So definitely go online if you're going to be doing that, or find a local supplier. You can go on like Facebook and Craigslist, and you'll find people that, like, if you search, like every single time I've searched up snakes, there's been someone who's been like selling mice and rats. So you can always do that. And so it's pretty easy in the like terms of like other more complicated snakes. The fifth reason for why you should get a ball python is social proof. So this kind of goes along with number 3 on like the common aspect of these. Yeah, but anyway, Big Breeders, Snake Discovery, if you know them, they have a lot of ball pythons. Like any breeder, any like professional reptile like person, like someone who breeds them or someone who sells them, they've all like had ball pythons before, and all of them pretty much recommend them. They're such good snakes, and they're such simple snakes that you don't really have problems with them. And they're such an easy snake to take care of. Going back to number 4 with food, just how like it's not the hardest thing in the world to find food for these guys. Yes, it's more complicated and more pricey than buying it for corn snakes, and ball pythons are a little bit more picky, but like in the long run, they've got them beat. They've won for the availability of their food. And so a lot of people, I've only seen cons on ball pythons when they're being like reviewed for beginners, or like when they're being compared to corn snakes. But like by themselves, as long as you have a little bit of money to just spend a couple extra dollars on rats, because they will have to get to that eventually, you'll be fine. Yeah, so that's going to wrap up this video on the 5 reasons why you should get a ball python. I'm going to let Monty say bye. He's been moving around a lot. He's been very busy. And if you would like me to, please like comment down below and let me know if you want to see a ball python like my setup and what I recommend for a setup. You may be able to see a little bit of it right there. And not substance, substrate, water bowls, like heating, temperatures. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video, whether that be one with Monty, reaction video, channel update, I don't know. But yeah, that'll be it. Thanks.